Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. We did get more information from official Shiba Inu community and also SHIB token and also the developers. Be sure to smash that like button to join the family if you want to keep updated with all the Shiba Inu news. The Supreme R4 is subdued to the enemy without fighting, said Shiba Inu SHYTOSHI. SHYTOSHI posted a new article. He said SHIB is an experiment in decentralization. And obviously, we did take a look at this over what exactly this is, but this is a really long article, so be sure to watch it all again. It's not that long, though, because I'm still going to kind of recap it for you. But he did mention Vitalik Buterin over here. In my humble opinion, this proves that the view of the role in which token can interact. You can see how much a unique asset, in fact, some could call it money or commodity, and likewise powerful brand, would redefine decentralization. Yet still many questions remain about why SHIB has taken the path it has, which includes the own ecosystem centered around a series of tokens, blockchain, DeFi platform, NFT, stable token, metaverse, and so on. He's saying what Shiba Inu actually is and why it took for these specific ideas. But before we discuss how will it change the world, let's do a quick recap of the world events since we last spoke. And these two last years have definitely been insane. No other way to put it. Lockdowns and lots of wasting. And this has been the 2 years for Shiba Inu. Quickly here, let me say that the various ongoing wars in the world, including everything else, have created a humanitarian crisis that deserve your support if you have the financial means. I believe this is a personal matter, but you should support nonprofits that have dedicated track record in helping these areas. The Red Cross comes to mind. And you can see here, he's mentioning everything wrong going in the world. But a new world is going to emerge because of the SHIB-tastic proportions. I'm no way expecting a downfall for SHIB. Quite contrary, most economists are expecting the factors mentioned above to create a downturn for real-life businesses, stocks, and rise in prices. So it does seem like new businesses are gonna be going up. Again, you know, millionaires are made, and you can see still question remains, how exactly do rich get richer in these down times? I've asked myself for months, and the amount of research I've come to following opinionated conclusion. History shows repeatedly the wealthy invest in safe haven assets like gold, real estate, art, and food to beat inflation. It would seem they are in a strong business brand and outlive the turmoil in what explains a young country such as USA that still many businesses are well over 100 years old. So he's saying basically history is going to change Shiba Inu. This is exactly what we're seeing, be it from a CEO, and crypto is an alternative to gold. And right now people are holding NFTs instead. That's why he's saying Shiba Inu is going to grow, because people are holding real estate. Real estate right now, for example, they hold empty malls, and they're holding different things. And SHIB, as he said here, an increase in value comes from massive continual long-term burns, an increase in holder size utilizing the token, or increase in brand recognition. And he's doing all that. He's having brands, he's having merch, he's having games, and that's how he's saying we're going to grow. You know, we lost a lot of holders. We took a huge hit, but we are growing in brand recognition and we are growing in burns. With this in mind, each partnership has been carefully handpicked to reach the different markets, different pieces necessary for true adoption, while working with the best companies that offer us expertise and distribution on a worldwide scale. In this way, we align in the arenas and achieve the 4D goal of winning the fund entanglement. In recession or repression, some forms of money, often not money, but instead of fiat currency, go figure, face inflation, deflation, or hyperinflation, while other forms of currency such as gold increase or maintain relative value. We've seen this before in SHIB. This would be equivalent to the trio of tokens that interact to give a backbone to truly decentralized universe. These forms of digital money are available and provide Shibians the ability to interact and grow with the ecosystem. So he's been mentioning a lot. You know, he's been mentioning how Shiba Inu actually does interact with the real world, what's happening in the history, and digital real estate would supplement the real estate we've seen rise in the past few years. So he's basically seeing the metaverse is going to be a pretty new thing. The Shiburse will take a concept to a new level. People are going to be investing in these so-called apartments instead. Do I believe that? Do I believe people will be buying digital apartments instead of real-world apartments? Nobody knows. But I think people would first, you know, buy the most stable thing and then go a bit more risky and buy, you know, digital apartments, which you cannot physically live in. But of course, they could provide something else. For us, quote quality. Also, they're making Shiba Inu food, which is awesome. They're making Shiba Inu art. They're making fashion. They're doing everything. And he's also saying the creator is a genius. Ryoshi is a genius. Well, my very humble opinion and only opinion as an other holder, Ryoshi created more than a meme, and Ryoshi is the one that created the token. What does that all have to do with SHIB? He created a decentralized digital commodity. Why, how, and what it makes different than other tokens? Glad you asked. Many tokens in the market are inherently designed, meaning with their code, to burn during transactions. Others are centralized. Some burn wallets on every transaction, but not SHIB. It burns through community efforts. And with the power we grow. Therefore, the first burn and designation of this trade for a SHIB commodity was to Vitalik Burn, the first burn wallet, which Vitalik Burn did burn a lot. Pretty sure Ryoshi never expected Vitalik Burn to even notice SHIB, and therefore it was dead. But even Vitalik Burn, months later, utilized and confirmed this burning trade by burning billions of dollars worth of SHIB after utilizing SHIB to make one of the largest donations in history. Basically, through Shiba Inu, we saw one of the largest donations in history, and I wish this is going to be talked about more in the future, because it did give a huge donation, as this is going to be pretty exciting. It cannot be underestimated how useful and important this trade is. As we explained many times, we can't just burn a large part of the supply. We simply don't own the SHIB to do so. So the devs are basically saying, we cannot burn 999 trillion or whatever people are saying, but we can help it. So we will generate and maintain large streams of revenue by companies that agree to burn SHIB in large quantities. This will require a lot of SHIB army members to really consider the best ways to extract value from and SHIB, just like making wine from grapes. So growing brand and having our own location to enjoy life. So right now they're saying, and I understand why SHIB has this larger life plan to dominate various genres and business segments, and they explain why they have a game, why they have art, why they have a brand, why they have food, why they have clothing, to have SHIB as a brand and ecosystem which will rule providing value and burns back to the community. As this series article continues, I'll go in granular details on why each component SHIB, leash, bone, Shibarium, Shi, Shiba Swap, Shiboshis, the Shibers, the Shi collectible card game with Playside, SHIB Fashion, John Richmond, and also SHIB Food at Wellies and Shiba are all aligned and will work in tandem to shed the light during these dark days. So yeah, he's saying, the bear market is coming. That a lot of bad things are happening, is what I far understood. But right now that he's not giving up, what he's doing is he's telling people what is going on with Shiba Inu. It's still big brand. It has 1 billion trading volume, usually per day, which is an insane amount. 1 billion. Bitcoin has 30 billion. So if Shiba Inu goes 1 billion and it goes 30x, I mean, that's going to be pretty crazy to me. But again, be sure to smash that like button and let me know what you think. It does seem like he explains here why exactly people are buying NFTs, that they're going to be buying digital apartments and different types of things, different types of real estate. But a long-term goal is total wallet saturation and to burn more SHIB. But until next time, be sure to smash that like, and I'll keep you updated with more news. Peace, everyone.